prophesying anything. I am just sharing with you what the Lord showed me. That's all. I am just relaying to you what I saw. And what I saw was this big book with the name The End of Times and the dates next to it, which read 2012-2014. And after that, I didn't see anything else. Now, when I read that, I shook, and I told the Lord, I asked him, I said, Lord, is this the end of times as we know it? Is this it? And he looked at me and nodded, and I woke up instantly.
So here we got another one. Augusto Perez. He claims he went to heaven and Jesus showed him this book at the end times of all this stuff that's going to happen. And of course we see none of it did happen. And he said he's had many, many, many visions and dreams of tsunamis and earthquakes and everything ever since he's had his little astro trip to heaven before God's throne. So, are you learning anything from this yet? Have you learned from Efren Rodriguez? Have you learned from these people? They come sheep hugging, loving, serpently sounding, just kind, caring voices, just so sincere and honest sounding, and these visions and all this stuff, and what happens? They fail. They fail you every single time. And you're so desperate. There's people on there now. Oh, there's a meteor shower over Cuba right now, or Puerto Rico, or whatever. Oh, yeah, they're still believing to the very last second that Efren Rodriguez's false prophecy about the big skyrocket in 2014 is going to happen in the next 2 days. They're just so confident. Anyway, my point is this is another fine, shining example of how, and I'm not trying to, I don't want you to get off on trying to bash all these people. My main point is take the names out of the equation and just consider what's happening to these humans, okay? Satan, this is my point, Satan has this ability to deceive. His demons can go out and give Christians visions. Bible believing, trusting in Jesus, visions and dreams and astro trips to heaven, a fake heaven, and they have that ability and they're doing it all over the place. They're doing it all over the place. It's time to wake up. The Lord showed me this, the Lord showed me that, the Lord showed me the Lord ain't showed you nothing. It's the devil. Now, you've really got to, if you want something from the Lord, you're going to have to really, really seek it, or He's just wanting to come and drop it on you. But having all these dreams and visions of tsunamis and earthquakes and all this stuff over and over, thousands and thousands of them. And this guy here even got himself a date right from heaven, right in front of the throne of God, a book of the ended times, 2012, 2014, came and went. And some of you out there say, oh, well, the Lord changed His mind. So He had to rewrite His book in heaven? Is that what you're saying? Think about it, people. We've got a master deceiver out there deceiving the masses. It's time to wake up. Our job is to witness to people, to tell them about Jesus, to bring the love of God to people. Not scare the bejesus out of them with a bunch of tsunamis and earthquakes at the end of the times. It's going to be the end of the time next week, next month, next year, blah, 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 skyrock, this, that. And then cause a bunch of Christians to fall away when they see it doesn't happen and they get mad at God. Because they went out and blabbed to their friends and now they're a big laughing stock. Or some of them sold or gave up their houses over this thing. And moved out of the cities, lost their houses and everything, their jobs. See, it harvests the weak Christians, and then they're going to be mad at God. Why didn't you tell me that it was fake? Why, God? I asked you and you told me it was. It was true. Look how many thousands of Christians are. Oh, the Lord showed me, it's confirmed that this is, oh yeah, Ephraim's the man of God and this is really going to happen. And yeah, well, what do you got to say now? What do you got to say now? Just remember, That's how powerful your enemy is. While you're standing around dancing, oh, Satan's under my feet, he's got you deceived every single which way he can. You don't even realize you're in a spiritual war. You have no clue. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. God bless you. Have a good day. Glory to God.